Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to another video on Modern Warships. I'm the Unknown, and today I am going to be talking about the best pay-to-win ships that are under 10,000 art coins. So, let's say you're a free-to-play player and you've managed to somehow save up about 10,000 art coins, and you're wondering what your first ship should be, your first art coin ship. I'm going to tell you guys the best options that you guys possibly could have with these ships. So, the first option is obviously the Shenying, a legendary Chinese destroyer, which I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, did get a buff this update. And yeah, this thing hits hard. So it has two unlocked missiles, two X-51s that are pretty overpowered, a very powerful railgun that has a reload of 7 seconds but does 84,000 damage. It has two torpedoes, a helicopter, two autocannons, and it looks like 8 air defenses. So, honestly, a very good choice. However, if you're not into slow ships, this thing does behave like a cruiser rather than a destroyer. Alright, next on the list, we have the Spatial Red Rum. Arguably one of the best destroyers in the game, and I stand by that wholeheartedly. This thing is amazing. 3 unlocked missiles, 2 cannons, 2 grenade launchers, a locked helicopter that launches 3 in tandem. Not in tandem, but like if you launch one of them dies, you launch another one. And it has 2 locked air defenses. So, the thing that I love about this ship the most is its speed. This thing does 37 knots top speed. Absolutely insane. One of the best, like, speed brawlers out there. Like, I'd be brawling a hell of ships with this. This is a very good option if you have less than 10,000 art coins. Alright, next on the list, we have the FS Pang for the CV players out there. If, you're a CV player and you want to up your game, the FS Pang. This thing did get a buff recently. It now has 3 helicopters instead of 2, and it is arguably one of the best aircraft carriers in my opinion. It literally has everything. Literally everything. 2 missiles, 3 torpedoes, strike fighter. It has a bomber, it has a drone, 3 helicopters, and a god level air defense. And it has really good speed. I think it's the fastest aircraft carrier. Yeah, it is the fastest aircraft carrier right now. So yeah, that is another viable option. Another ship that is good for less than 10,000 art coins is in fact the CN Hawking. And after the buff, the CN Hawking has become a very good battleship in my opinion. So this cannon right here is no longer auto lock on a ship. It is still auto aim, but it doesn't auto lock on a ship. It will still auto lock on aircrafts, but not on ships, which is good because, like, if you're trying to shoot and you switch to this gun and it auto locks on a ship, it kind of messes up your aiming. So I'm glad the devs fixed this. They also did buff the accuracy of these grenade launchers. Plus, it has a helicopter and a god level air defense. I put Garpins because I'm stingy and I don't use this ship often. But yeah, Hawking is also a very good ship for less than 10,000 art coins. Another ship that is good for less than 10,000 art coins, and the last ship actually is, well, actually the Hampshire is decent. It's an honorable mention. It's still not that good. Even after the damage buff, the railguns need an accuracy buff, and I think the battleship needs a speed buff in my opinion. But other than that, it's not really worth mentioning. The final ship is the JSagi. So the JSagi is a legendary Japanese cruiser, and it has a pretty good set of armaments. It has the HCMs, which, correct me if I'm wrong, got a damage buff, and the missiles got a durability buff. On top of that, it has 2 unlocked missiles. It has 2 really, really good cannons that have AoE, so they destroy missiles upon launch. It has 2 torpedoes, a helicopter, and it has a locked air defenses here, and it has a 3x locked one here. So it has a lot of, it has a lot going for it. So, yeah. If you have less than 10,000 art coins, those are your best options to get right now. And honestly, for those that were smart enough to buy the Lyran before its buff, its price has been slowly increasing. So yeah, anyways, I hope this video has helped you guys decide on, oh, I have less than 10,000, or I have about 10,000 art coins. What would be the best ship? Well, I just listed the best ships and why they are the best options, mostly because they're the only ones that are less than 10,000, but also because they're actually really good. If you found this video informative, definitely let me know in the comments below, and comment the word arsenal if you've made it this far. I want to see who's watched my video in its entirety. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.